All righty. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this hangout, this webinar. So tonight, for you all who don't know me, I'm just going to show some slides. Right, we're going to get started with some slides, and the chat is enabled. So if you, I'm sorry, my hair is like, oh, I've been all over the place, running around with the kids. We were at the track, and I just been running all over the place. I'm a busy mom, and but that's all good. That's why I love online. I love building my business online from home, because you can absolutely do what you love, live your life the way you want, and still touch people all around the world. Literally, guys, I work my business around my family, and I work with people all around the world from different time zones, different countries, and it's amazing. It's amazing. But I don't want to talk too much. I don't want this hangout to go too long, so just bear with me. I'm going to share my screen with you all, and hopefully you all can hear me and you all can see me, and I'm going to start my screen sharing. So this is, let me just make this bigger here. So tonight's webinar, we're going to talk about how to use attraction marketing to get more people to buy your products and join your business opportunity without feeling sleazy, spammy, or icky, because that's what most people feel. I talk to people every day, and their ways of marketing, like it makes me feel icky just hearing the things that they're doing to try to get people in their business. So what I'm going to be teaching you is how to use this thing we call attraction marketing to get more people to buy your products and join your business. And you won't ever feel sleazy, spammy, or icky by doing this. So let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Danielle K. Howell. I grew up in St. Albans, New York. I'm a middle child. Those are my two lovely sisters there. I'm the middle. I have one older sister, Felicia, and one younger sister, Crystal. And I've lived in New York all my life. So I'm really a true New Yorker by heart, just through and through. I'm a New Yorker. And this is me when I was little. This is my childhood. It was pretty rough, right? I didn't live in a big fancy schmancy house. We were on public assistance, those food stamps. I remember my parents never really had any extra money to do anything. I never took vacations. I didn't do sports when I was a child. None of that stuff that these kids now have privileges to do. I never did any of that. I remember taking one vacation outside of my neighborhood my entire childhood, and that was with my grandmother. We went to North Carolina, and that was for some kind of church thing that she had, and we took a bus to North Carolina. I remember my foot got swollen from sitting on the bus for hours, but that was the only vacation that I ever could remember, and almost drowned in the pool. Just go figure, I almost drowned on that one vacation I took. And ever since, I was afraid to get back into the water. So that was pretty much my childhood. I lost my parents when I was 15 years old. My mother, she passed away of cancer. My father just abandoned us after my mother passed away. Yeah, true story, crazy, but true. Never saw my father again after that, but this is them. That's my mom, that's my dad. And pretty much, after 15, I pretty much raised myself. So I always had to work hard for other people. I started at McDonald's at the age of 15, 16, about 15, 16. Then I went to Red Lobster as a hostess. I worked in Olive Garden as a hostess. Again, in Red Lobster as a waitress this time. I worked in a place called Motown Cafe, just working a whole bunch of dead-end jobs, one dead-end job after another dead-end job. And, I became a teenage mom. So I was really on my own, just trying to figure things out. Became a teenage mom. That's my daughter right here, Ariana. She's an adult now, and she has kids of her own. But, at the time, I was a teenager when I had her. So this is my family now. This is my family. That's my husband. That's my daughter. That's my grandkids. That's my daughters. And my son is not in this picture. I actually have 4 kids altogether and 3 grandkids. You see, I have a set of twins there. But that's my family right there. That's them, minus my son. My son is He's not in that picture. I think he went to the bathroom or something. But so, so basically as I was, growing older and having my kids, marriage, working dead-end jobs after another dead-end job, during that time, I did quit school when I was 15 to go to work. And, but, I went back to school, even when I was still a teenager. Before I think I had my daughter, I went back to school, got my GED, and then, just went on again to just work. And then I went back to school again to get my college degree, right? Eventually I became a teacher's assistant. I started working in the Department of Education as an assistant, a teacher assistant. Then I went back to school again to get my master's degree and became a teacher. But yet I felt stuck. Yes, even as a teacher. Most people are like, well, teacher's like the best job ever, right? It's like everybody wants to be a teacher, right? I really didn't. I really didn't like, not that I didn't like being a teacher. It's just that I did not like being an employee. I didn't like being an employee. I did not resonate with the curriculums. I was a special education teacher. I didn't resonate with the curriculums. I didn't co-sign with what they were doing with the special educational system. And it just wasn't my passion. It just wasn't, right? And so I dropped out of the master's program. About 6 months away from my graduation time, I dropped out and I didn't go back. So that's where I was. I felt stuck. And I want to know, have you ever felt stuck in your job, in your life, in your business, in your finances, maybe in your relationships? Are you just living a passionless life? Because that's where I was. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Always. Or I would talk about it even while I was at work, how I was going to start my own business, how I was going to help people around the world. And I used to, I dabbled in a lot of different health ventures, network marketing. I used to sell jewelry. I did all these things because I wanted to be an entrepreneur. That's where my passion was. It wasn't in anybody's job. So I don't know if that's you, but are you right now feeling like you could do more in your life and that you deserve more? Maybe you're in a business and you really want to make it work, but something's holding you back and you're just like, I know I deserve more. I could do more, but something is keeping you stuck. And that's where I was, guys. That's where I was. So I felt stuck in every area of my life. I wasn't passionate about teaching. I didn't like answering to my boss, my principal. My husband used to get on my nerves back left to right. I didn't like that I couldn't go on my children's school trips and be at the school plays and, bring in the brownies and be on the PTA board. That's the life that I wanted to live. I wanted to be home when my kids got home from school. I wanted to be able to drop them off in the morning without the rush, right? Because every morning was a rush fest, racing traffic, rushing my kids out the door, hollering, yelling, and screaming. I mean, it was just crazy, literally running into my job so that I wouldn't be late. It was just stress, and more stress. And I felt that there had to be more to my life than just this. Oh, and did I mention how much I hated answering to a boss? Have you ever felt that way? Are you feeling that way right now? So I was over $30,000 in debt in 2013, living paycheck to paycheck. And at that point, I had been in network marketing for about 15 years. 15 years. I struggled in network marketing, never got rich, was never able to quit my job. And I was failing. I felt like I was failing in everything, every part of my life. And why was that? Why was I feeling like that? Well, first of all, it was because I was thinking too hard. And even in my network marketing business, the jewelry business that I had, I mean, all the stuff that I was doing, I was just trying to sell too much. Everything was sell. So let me take you back, right? Let's go back a little bit to 1999. That's when I first started in network marketing. And all I wanted to do really was lose weight and have more energy. I didn't know about network marketing. I had no idea what network marketing was. All I knew was that I needed to lose about 35 pounds and I needed more energy because at that point, I felt so tired every day. I felt sluggish and I was overweight. I had my son earlier that year. And by December, I think it was about November, December, I started using these products. And before I started using them, that's when I started, I was just like tired of being sick and tired. So I found this flyer that said, lose weight now and gain more energy, something to that effect. I don't remember the exact words, but I know it was lose weight now. And I think it said gain energy too. And at that time, that flyer, it's like it just spoke directly to me, because that's where I was, and that's mind space. Like, I wanted to lose weight and I want to get more energy. So how many of you have seen an ad or a video and said to yourself, yeah, he or she or this ad is just speaking directly to me? Like, it's speaking directly to me. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like it was meant to be. Like, I felt like I was supposed to see this flyer. Like, I don't know, like it was divine intervention, because that's where I was in my life. So I called the number on that flyer, and there was a lady on the other side, and she spoke to me, and she told me what the products could do and all this and that. So I ordered the products right there over the phone. I ordered them. I gave her my credit card number and I ordered. And that's when it all happened. Now, not only did I go on to lose 35 pounds using these products, I gained bucket loads of energy. Just like the flyer said I would. I was hooked. And this was my gateway into the home business industry. And this was my ticket to getting rich. Or so I thought. I had no idea, none, that this business venture of mine, this so-called get-rich business venture of mine, would turn into a 15-year struggle. 15 years. Lots and lots of home parties. Lots and lots of days and nights and weekends, on all types of times of the evenings and night, bringing my husband, my sister, everybody that I could round up, distributing out flyers, driving around town, putting flyers on people's cars in the parking lots. This is what I did. I'm ashamed to even say that I even had a sign with the company logo on the back of my car windshield. My husband would not drive my car. Like, he said, I'm not driving your car with that big logo in the back. I mean, it was embarrassing. This is what I did to try to grow my business. I felt desperate. I bought leads. I cold called prospects out of the telephone book. I pestered my friends and family. I mean, to no end. It was just horrible. But I was confused. Like, I couldn't understand. Like, if I love these products and they gave me such amazing results, and I'm telling everybody how great they are, and I felt great, and I felt like I looked great, why didn't more people want to buy? And why didn't they want to become distributors? I just didn't understand that. Why didn't they believe in these products and in this vision like I did? I didn't get it. So are you feeling like this in your business? Are you wondering why people aren't knocking down your door to buy your products or join your business? Are you wondering that right now? Are you wondering why they don't spend the money just to try it out and see for themselves? No matter how much it costs, why don't they just try it out, right? Aren't you wondering why? So I didn't know why either. I didn't until 2014, which was just about 2 years ago at the time of this webinar right now. And with my later-to-be mentor, she's my mentor now, she started talking about something called attraction marketing. I was clueless. I had no idea what she was talking about. It sounded great, though. Back in my mind, I was thinking about how in the world you get people to buy right away. What is this attraction marketing method? Like, I just want people to buy. I need money, right? And that's what most people think. I need money. So all this attraction marketing stuff, it just didn't make sense to me. But that was my problem. I didn't see the bigger picture. I was so used to thinking small, trying my hardest to sell, getting people to buy, as opposed to strategically attracting people to me so that they would actually sell themselves on my products and opportunity. It's brilliant. It was a brilliant concept. And I didn't even think I understood it, how it all worked. But you know what? I was tired. I was tired of failing. And at that point, I literally would have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars if I had it. But at the time I was broke. But if I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would have saved it up to learn from a top earner on just how to get people to buy from me without me spinning my wheels and trying to get people to see my way. So what is attraction marketing? Now, I learned this from my mentor. Yes, I did go on and I bought her course, and I studied it, and I used it, and I use it to this day. I use it to this day, whereas people are inboxing me to sign up with me. People are watching me and telling me that they're ready to get started. I literally sign up people on autopilot when I'm sleeping, right? So what is attraction marketing? It's simple. It's when you place your product or your service directly in front of the people who are wanting, they want your products, they're actually searching for it, and they can afford it. So that is what attraction marketing is. Putting your product or service directly in front of people who are wanting, searching for, and can afford to buy your products or services. So have you ever had these objections when trying to get someone to buy from you or join you? I don't know if it'll work. You know what? I'm just not sure if this is for me. And this is the famous one. I don't have the money, right? That's like the big one. Oh, maybe, you know, it sounds good, but I have to ask my spouse, right? That's an easy way to get you away from them, right? I don't have the time. Oh, I don't have the time for that. Or the big one. Thank you for all the information. Your information was great. Let me think about it, right? And there's more. There's many more objections, but those are the main ones, right? Have you ever had these? Have you ever had people give you these objections? And why are you getting those objections? Because you are presenting to the wrong people. That's why. You get objections because these people are not looking for, they're not wanting, and they cannot afford what you are selling. It could be one of the other, one of all three. It could be two of the three, or it could be all three of the three. Right? Maybe somebody may not be looking for what you're offering. They're not looking for it. So you're presenting to them at the wrong time. They don't want it, right? They just don't want what you are offering. Your mother or your grandmother doesn't want to, look like a bodybuilder, right? Your cousin doesn't want a business opportunity. He's fine with his $10 an hour job. Your niece or your grandfather, well, maybe not your grandfather, your niece or your sister, maybe they can't afford what you're selling. They can't afford it. They have their own bills. They're just not into what you are into. They can't afford it. So you're barking up the wrong tree when you are presenting to these kind of people. So who here would like to be able to present your business opportunity, your products, and or your services only to those people who are searching for, wanting, and can afford what you are offering? So just say me, type me in the comments if this is you. Now, I'm not looking at the comment section right now, so I really can't tell you if you said me or not, because I'm really not checking, but I believe that you are looking for it. So how does it work? So this is the part where you are going to want to turn off your cell phone, shut down Facebook, put the kids in the other room, close down Skype, and get a pen and paper. Because for the next half an hour or so, I want you to pay close attention as I share with you the attraction marketing secrets of 6- and 7-figure earners of any niche. It could be network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, traditional home business, but it's using the internet to attract customers and or business partners. So the next few slides, I'm going to share with you exactly how attraction marketing works, how it has worked in my business and turned it from failure to success really quickly, why this is the only method of 6- and 7-figure earners, and how it works for any business model, and why you absolutely need to learn how to use attraction marketing today if you want to stay relevant in the home business space for the long term and earn a healthy 6-figure income this year. So here's what happened. Remember, I told you I was failing in my network marketing business for about 15 years. And then in 2014, after implementing the attraction marketing concepts that I was taught, in a very short time, I went on to outproduce my sponsor in that network marketing company that I was promoting. I started gracing the leaderboards. Out of thousands of affiliates, I was hitting the top 10 leaderboards of my company in different niches. I started generating hundreds and hundreds of leads a month consistently. I started signing up people left and right on autopilot. As a matter of fact, you can see, I don't know if you can see this kind of small, but this is just some of my May of last year. What was it this year? My May sales. I signed up over 28 people into one of my business opportunities, 28 people in 1 month. I started being recognized for my achievements. Here I am getting an award for, as a matter of fact, it's called the Heavy Hitter Award for signing up lots of reps. Here I got my award on stage in another business opportunity that I'm in. And all of this is because I use attraction marketing. I started making lots of money, right? 30 days and one of my business opportunity, I made over $4,700. Another opportunity, the same opportunity, in 7 days, I made $2,600. And my results are not typical. I'm not saying that you're going to make this kind of money in your business. This is just what I was able to do by implementing my attraction marketing strategies. I started traveling to new cities here. I'm among some ladies. We were actually staying in a mansion in Tennessee. This is me here. I believe this is in, I want to say Tennessee or Vegas, where I'm just hanging out by the pool, reading a marketing book. Here I'm in Texas, Austin, Texas, with Todd Falcone, one huge network marketer. Here I am in the pool. I was in not Las Vegas. Where was I? Arizona. I was in the pool in Arizona, just hanging out in the pool. Here I am in Arizona again, where I was at a Matching Millions seminar. Here I am with Ray Higdon. He's a top multi-million-dollar network marketer and blogging coach. So this is just a little bit of where I've been in the last, couple of years by being online in my business. So when I started sharing my secrets, because I was getting results, I started sharing my strategies, right, with my team members. I started coaching people. And so other people started getting results too. This was Jackie. She said, I'm so excited over my leads. I called my husband and tell him it works. It really works. Thanks, Danielle. So, I'm telling her how happy I am for her. This is Tammy. She said she got her first sale, right? And I said, boom, this is what happens when you work with me, because I started showing people what I did to make sales. This is Shani. Just the day before, I had a mastermind with her, showed her some of my attraction marketing strategies, and the very next day, she made a sale inside of her business. This is someone that used my Instagram course, and she started generating leads from that. This is someone who also I work with. I showed her how to use attraction marketing tools, and she started ranking on the first page of Google, ranking #1. This is Jamie again. She's talking how she had 4 leads. So this is what happens when you start to implement my attraction marketing strategy. So how would it feel if you could do this inside of your business? How would your life change? What would you do with more freedom? Because building a business online actually gives you more freedom. It gives you more time freedom. And of course, financial freedom if you do it right. So what would you do with more time and money? Would you quit your job? Would you travel the world? What would you do with your time if your business literally ran on autopilot? How would it feel to make sales, generate leads, and recruit effortlessly without sometimes even having to talk to anybody? So let me show you how it all works. You see this? These are just some of my videos that I have on YouTube. Out of 1,390,000 results, I am number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all on the first page of Google. This is all me. When you Google my name, I'm on the first page. What happens when you Google your name? When I can look over and see, this is a post that I wrote about Brendon Burchard. I'm ranking #1, even over BrendonBurchard.com. So if someone looks up Brendon Burchard, my content is going to show up. Here again is Jamie when she talks about ranking on the first page of Google. right? She published it. She had just written that blog post 7 days ago. And she opened up her window in Chrome and she realized that she was on the first page of Google. So let me share with you what most people are doing wrong in their business. They're constantly asking the same people over and over to buy. I did that too. Constantly asking my friends, my family, come on, you said no last week, but maybe, today you want to say yes, right? They set up booths at street fairs or flea markets. I've done that as well. They've printed out thousands of business cards. Been there. Printing out brochures, which is a waste. They have a website design, or spending hundreds of dollars to have a website design, or they're using a company website. They're doing home parties. They're asking for referrals, and they're doing one-on-one prospecting, which takes a long time. So how do you do it the right way, right? The first thing you want to do is that you got to find new people to join and buy. You just can't keep beating the same old people over the head. You got to find new people. And those business cards, forget it. That's from 1980. What you need is to get yourself a digital business card, right? And I'm going to show you, last time I forgot to show, but I'm going to show you what a digital business card looks like. And why waste money on printing brochures when you can place yourself on the front page of Google like I have and have people look you up there? You can just tell them, hey, Google me. And that website that you have, if it's your company website, there's nothing you could do about products are. But if you're making a website, spending $3, $4, $5, sometimes thousands of dollars, and it's dead, it's not bringing you any traffic, you're not generating leads, and you're not making sales, a website is nowadays a practically obsolete tool. It's too stagnant, and you need to attract fresh new eyeballs. So with that, you need fresh new people on your site, and you only can do that by having something that you can update regularly. And you can't do that with a website unless you're a website designer. So if you love having home parties, which I hated having strangers in my home, you could still do the equivalent of a home party online, right? And you can have hundreds of people show up looking at your offer. You can do a presentation instead of the few that will show up to your house. Now, how does that sound? Doesn't that sound better than inviting strangers to your home where you could just do something on the internet and have hundreds of people show up? And referrals, really, in this day and age, if you put out the right content, getting shares, likes, comments, those are your referrals. Getting your Facebook videos shown over and over and over to new people. Every time somebody comments, it gets shot back up to the newsfeed. Those are your referrals. Those are the people who are fresh, new people that are liking your stuff, wanting what you have, and now you can just ask a few questions and close them right then and there. But the choice is yours. You can either settle for one-on-one prospecting, or you can do it in a group. Or better yet, you could do it without even talking to anybody directly. So what do you think? So you can either build your business slow, like I did for 15 years, or you can build it fast. Here's a testimonial. Before experiencing Danielle's course, I wasn't sure how to increase my lead generation and sales instantly after using Instagram. After implementing her course, I'm excited to share my leads and sales have increased fast, not slow, fast. I also have increased interaction and followers daily that are eager to connect with me. Thank you, Danielle K. Howell. She says she's increased her leads and her sales fast, and she's increased her interactions with followers that are eager to connect with her. So if you can't afford to build slow, like most people can't, time is money. Who has time to build slow? You're in your business so that you can make money now. You want to make money as soon as today, right? If you could. So let me introduce you to my brand new training, and it's called Attraction Marketing 101 for Beginners. If you want people showing up with credit card in hand, ready to buy from you, without pestering your friends and family, and without feeling stuck in your business, my Attraction Marketing course 101 for Beginners will provide you with all the basic training you need to become recognized as an online marketing superstar, even if you're a beginner. Each module is specific to you, your products, and your business opportunity noticed by the people, again, who want, who are searching for and who can afford to buy and join. It will teach you how to sell more effortlessly. It'll teach you how to recruit more easily if you're in network marketing. It will teach you how to close the sale each and every time. It will teach you how to get people hunting you down to join you instead of you hunting people down. It'll teach you all the basics of becoming an attraction marketer, no matter what product or business you are in or selling, because it works for any business model. Here's what you get. You're going to get my Facebook module. You're going to learn how to get more engagement on Facebook, how to do a really kick behind Facebook Live broadcast that generates leads every single time. You're going to learn how to utilize Facebook groups. You're going to learn how to make your own Facebook groups and utilize the groups of others to bring people into your business opportunity and to sell to them. You're going to learn how to use Facebook Messenger, that handy little tool that Facebook has, to close and sign people up all the time. I'm going to give you my closing script. If someone would like to talk to you, sometimes people want to talk to you just to make sure that you're a real person. This script will tell you exactly what to say and how to say it to get people to make a buying decision right away. The right questions you're going to get to ask your prospects. Lots of times people don't ask the right questions. That's why you don't make the sale. So I'm going to tell you in this Facebook module, you're going to get my scripts of questions to ask your prospects so that you are asking the right questions to get people to confide in you and tell you exactly what they want and what they're looking for so that your business opportunity and or your products can be the solution. I'm also going to show you what to post on Facebook every day so that people are liking, sharing, and commenting on your post all the time. Here's what else you get. For video, you're going to get my 101 video ideas to do the best videos ever that gets engagement. That will be on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to show you how to boost your posts to get penny clicks on your Facebook posts. So if you want to do Facebook ads, I'm going to show you how to do an ad for 1 penny. I'm going to show you how to use YouTube to get people to join you and buy from you. Those really good YouTube videos that are only about 2 minutes long that can help you to create more momentum and to make sales easily and effortlessly. So you'll be learning Facebook Live the right way, Periscope, and YouTube best practices. I'm going to show you how to set up your fan page. I'm going to show you how to get free likes on your page without boosting your page. There's a reel on my Facebook page every single day without boosting any posts, any page, no Facebook like campaigns. I'm going to show you my personal marketing schedule with the best time for you to post on social media. I'm also going to show you how to sell on your Facebook page, whereas when you're selling, it doesn't even seem like you're selling because what you're doing, you're tying it in to your valuable content. Here is even more of what you're going to get as your bonus. You're going to get my Instagram marketing. You're going to learn how to schedule your Instagram. You're going to learn how to automate your Instagram. And you're also going to get my Instagram ebook. You're going to learn how to get thousands and thousands of followers to your Instagram account and how to set up your Instagram account for success and how to capture leads daily on Instagram. So how much is it for Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners? With all of those things tied in, how much you think this is going to cost? Now, honestly, this is a $997 value, but I'm not going to charge you $997. I'm not going to charge you $597. I'm not even going to charge you $397. You can get access to my Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners for only $177. And that is just a recap. You are going to get, so let me just put down, let me just give you I'm going to put out the offer here, and hopefully you all can see my screen. Wait 1 second. Let me just put out the offer here. So hopefully this, you can see my screen here. So let me just show you while I continue to say what you're going to get as you pull out your credit card and click that yellow button to buy now. So what do you get with this training? You're going to get my Facebook module. You're going to learn how to get more engagement on Facebook, how to do a really great kick behind Facebook live broadcast that generates leads every single time. You're going to learn how to utilize Facebook groups. Like I said, you're going to make your own Facebook groups. I'm going to show you how to do that and use other people's Facebook groups to bring in thousands of people to your offer and to your business. You're going to learn how to use Facebook Messenger, which I use all the time to sign up people on autopilot. I'm going to give you my closing script. I close people all the time. Anytime I talk to someone, 9 times out of 10, I'm closing them. If I'm talking to them. I also have a strategy where people are closing themselves all on their own, and they are actually messaging me because they want the link. So I'm going to show you exactly what to say to people so that you're closing every single time and you're getting them to make a buying decision no matter what. You will not get those objections that we talked about in the beginning. You're going to know the right way to talk to your prospects, the right questions to ask your prospects. You're going to know what to post on Facebook every day so that people are sharing, liking, and commenting on your posts. Okay, let me see if I can get to my next slide. So what else are you going to get? You are going to get my 101 video ideas. My video ideas that's going to help you get engagement. You're going to learn how to boost posts, how to get penny clicks. Right now, any ad that I run, and I did a video about this earlier today, I'm getting 1 penny clicks on my videos. You're going to learn how to use YouTube to get people to buy from you and to join you in your opportunity. You're going to learn how to use Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, and everything that comes along with video. You're going to learn the best practices. You're going to learn how to set up your Facebook page, your Facebook fan page, so that you can get free likes on your page. You're going to get my personal marketing schedule with the best times to post on social media. And you're also going to learn how to sell really, really easily on your Facebook page. You're going to get access to my Instagram marketing, how to schedule it, how to automate it. You will also get my Instagram ebook that'll show you how to get thousands of followers and generate 5 to 15 leads a day. You're going to learn how to set up your Instagram account for success and how to capture those leads every single day. So for only $177, my friend, today you get access to my brand new training that will show you how to attract people to you so that you are selling more products and recruiting more people easily and effortlessly into your business opportunity. And this course is for beginners because it is literally a step-by-step guide. Now, once you click the link, that yellow button that says buy now, you will be automatically, after you pay, you'll be redirected to my Facebook group, which I'm going to talk about, because the product will actually be released on October 3rd. So you will get access first thing in the morning on October 3rd. So lock in your spot now. Click the link around this video and get access to Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners right now. Let me show you what bonuses you're going to get. You're going to get access to my private Facebook group and community page. You're going to get a private group for just my Attraction Marketing customers, my Attraction Marketing group. Once you buy, you're all going to be inside of this group. You're going to get 1 hour of free coaching with me. That is $1,000 value. I'm going to go over your marketing and ensure that you have everything in place and ready to receive leads and make those sales. You're going to get my Instagram ebook that will guide you step by step on how to generate leads. It's called the 7 Steps to Generating Highly Targeted Leads. And you're going to get that for free when you get access to Instagram, to Attraction Marketing 101 course today. You will also get access to my exclusive Instagram training, which I've done. That's also $997 value. And you're going to get access to that private Facebook group exclusively to learn those specific Instagram strategies. This was 6 weeks worth of a live training that I did with a group of people who I recorded this live for 6 whole weeks. So this is Charlotte that I read her testimonial. Now this over here is Sonia, and she says, I know it's kind of small, but so she says that she's been going to bed very early, but anyhow, I've managed to get 14 new leads in, plus a sale and sign up into my program since Monday's training. So this was a post that she had put inside of my exclusive Instagram group, and she talks about how she got 14 new leads and a sale and a sign up into her primary business since Monday. And even though she's been going to sleep early, so she literally got those signups on autopilot. So you can either learn from someone who gets results like I do by clicking the link and getting access to Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners, or you can continue to struggle, be overwhelmed, confused, and making no money inside of your business. So the choice is yours. Listen, I started in this industry because I wanted to be financially free. I was $30,000 in debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I was stuck. I wanted to live life on my own terms and be home with my children. And since I failed for 15 years from trying to do it on my own, I knew that I needed a coach. I needed a coach. I needed a mentor. I needed someone to show me what to do and how to do it. So if you're right now going at it alone, your sponsor is not helping you. You have no mentor, you have no coach, you have no one to look over your processes to make sure that you're doing it the right way. You're spamming people, you're writing on people's Facebook walls, you're messaging people that don't even know you, then you are headed, first of all, for Facebook jail, and your business is going downward. So when I got my mentor, my coach, and someone that showed me what to do and how to do it, that's when I started getting results inside of my business. It wasn't until then. And I had to put my ego to the side. I had to admit that I needed help. I had to buy some courses. I had to invest in myself. I had to invest in my business. So honestly, you have nothing to lose here. If when you start this training, you have followed all the steps laid out, but you have not generated one lead in 30 days and you want a refund, I will give you a refund. Because I stand behind my word that what I'm going to share with you works. It works for me, it's worked for others, and it can work for you too. But if you don't generate a lead in 30 days and you want a refund, I will give that refund to you with no questions asked. So go ahead, make the decision to change your future now. Click the link to get started. It's going to automatically add you to my private Facebook group, and you're going to be up and running with your first bonus, which is that exclusive 6-week Instagram training, which is all laid out in a format. It won't take you 6 weeks. It'll at the most take you 6 days. And by then, the course will be out on October 3rd, and you'll be ready to rock and roll with Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners. So go ahead, click the link, get access to your Instagram training now so that you can already start generating leads today, and you will get those bonuses. Okay, you get access to my private Facebook group and my community page. So that's all I got for you. Hopefully this was informative. Hopefully you have clicked that link and you've gotten started. I'm going to really quickly show you what I said about the electronic, let me see here. Your electronic, I just lost my train of thought. Your electronic business card. So this is something that I learned, which is really, really valuable. So let's say we want to do, okay, let's pretend this is my, I'm going to pretend for a moment that this is my, phone, right? So what you want to do is this. You want to have your name and your number. This is my Danielle K. Howell. So you would put this in your notes in your phone, and you would put your number, What's my number? 540-99-8834. And maybe you'll put your blog. Right? Anything else you want to put here, right? So this is what you would do. You would have this stored in your phone, right? So now, let's say you are at a networking event, because that's what most people do when they're in a networking event. They want to you want to network. You want to give somebody a business card, but 9 times out of 10, people don't carry business cards, and if they do carry business cards, they're gonna throw yours in the garbage. They just are. I hope you can see this. Okay, they're going to throw your business card in the garbage, right? You don't want that. So if this is your phone, somebody says, hey, let's connect, or you say, hey, it was great meeting you. Let me get your email address, right? Let me get your email address. And what you can do is this. You email them right away from your phone and say, hey, it was great meeting you at whatever, such and such event. Let's connect soon. Here is my contact information. Boom. So now when you email that person this, you can email it right away, right while you're there, right? You can say, you're going to say, hey, I'm going to send you my electronic business card. What's your email address? And they're like, what, huh? Right? People don't do that. This is something that's going to set you apart. I learned this from a very prolific online marketer. It's something that's going to set you apart. So you want to do this. So you can send this to them. Now they have your website. They have your phone number. They have your name. You can add whatever you like on here. You can say, meet me on Facebook. And put your Facebook contact, meet me on Instagram. So you can put all that stuff right here and email. Most people check their emails more than they carry around business cards, right? They just do. So you want to be able to send this out, and then you can always follow up with them. Give them 2 or 3 days or a week and say, hey, email them again. Now you have their email and they have your information, and that's the best way to follow up. And now, you meet them on Facebook and things like that. So that is your electronic business card. There you have it. All right, my friends. So that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this hangout. You got access to Attraction Marketing 101 for beginners. We start officially on October 3rd. I expect, for people to get major success following the blueprint that I'm going to lay out for everybody. It's literally going to be step by step. So if you've been failing in your business, if you just started in your business, wherever you are right now, no worries, because I'm going to lay everything out step by step for you. Take the guesswork out of everything. We are going to be in that Facebook group together. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, how to do it, so that you are getting the most out of the course. You're getting the most out of your business. You're generating leads, making sales, and most importantly, you're making an impact in the marketplace. All right, my friends, have a great evening. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you. Get your Attraction Marketing 101, and I'll see you soon. Take care.